Hi, my name is Lynn Joseph. I am an ESL teacher at Proctor High School, a job that I absolutely love, and I see some former students in the audience. Hi guys, I was your favorite teacher, right? Of course. I've always considered myself a worldly person. I've traveled, I've lived abroad. I like to watch the news and see what's going on in the world. But I didn't truly understand what was going on in the world until after I graduated from college. I moved to Houston and I was a paralegal with an immigration lawyer. So I had people coming to me who were seeking asylum, and I would hear day in and day out their stories of rape and torture and persecution and how their children were starving. So they risked that journey across the border, and they were constantly being told, "You're illegal, go home." And they said, "All we want to do is feed our children." And that really, really resonated with me. And I didn't really realize the full impact. You can see something on the news, but when you're talking to someone, it really puts a face to the issue. And it was at that moment when I decided I wanted to devote my life to working with immigrants and refugees. And I didn't become a lawyer, much to my father's chagrin, but I did become a teacher and an ESL teacher. I've been doing it for about 20 years in many different capacities, and I tell you, my students have enriched my life as I hope I've enriched theirs. I teach them every day, but they teach me more. They teach me that face of humanity. I have never met more hardworking, dedicated, devoted people in my whole entire life. They come here, they've been through so much, they don't speak the language, but they thrive. Something I don't think I could do. I always use the example, especially when it comes to New York State tests. I want to say, New York State, you move to China, and after 1 year, you take a state assessment, and we'll see how well you do, because I know I wouldn't do well. But these students have had tremendous, tremendous success. I'll tell you a quick story. I had a student from the Sudan who had never seen electricity before. He arrived 7 years ago, spoke no English, never seen electricity before. Put him on a computer. You know, every time it dinged, he'd get this big smile. And he is currently a cybersecurity major, 7 years later. And I could tell you, exactly, kudos. And I have so many more stories. A dental hygienist in the house, very soon. Pharmacists, respiratory therapists, teachers, accountants. Amazing, amazing success stories. Just really, and honestly, my life has just been so touched. They've become family to me. They, you know, sometimes they'll call me my American mom, and every time it makes me tear up. And they could even call my mom grandma. So it's very, very sweet, and it's just been such a fulfilling career. And I'll just leave you with one story. The most profound moment I've had was this summer when I had 8 or 9 former students come to my house, and my mom, they wanted to learn how to make cheesecakes and ice cream cakes. So my mom was there teaching them how to make these things. And I looked around the table, and there's like 9 of them from 3 different countries, the Sudan, Cambodia, and Thailand. 3 different religions, Buddhist, Christian, and from the Islamic faith. And they were best friends, laughing and joking, breaking each other's chops like their family. And I thought, if only the world could function like this. 3 different cultures, 3 different religions, all together laughing and having a great time. So I think that's a real lesson for all of us. So thank you very much. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you.